And good afternoon, good morning, good night, whatever time it may be in your neck of the woods. This is Woody Collins, and this is another episode of Talking About the Congo. Let's pull up this camera a little bit. I didn't realize it was that off that much. Let's adjust it a little bit, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I am in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and this is going to be an update on and also testing and also answering any of your questions. So it is 4 p.m. in the afternoon in kind of Western Congo, and we are just testing out whether this is going to work. It appears to be working okay at this point in time. And I want to see how much data I use because it's a not unlimited data package here, and I have to pay for how much I use. So I have to make sure that I have that much data paid for on my phone, or it will really charge your arm and a leg to continue. So I arrived in the Congo on last Saturday night, so just about 24 hours ago. I mean, 7 days ago, 8 days if you count today, a week ago, and it was a okay flight. I flew from Indianapolis to Dulles, and I think I tried to do a live stream from Dulles, but it didn't work out that well. Also, I got to Brussels and had a long time there, and uh, so I didn't. I don't. I think I did a short live stream there, but that was on Wi-Fi. So finally got to Kinshasa, and uh, Kinshasa did not support it. Plus, I didn't have any internet credit. So arriving Saturday night and uh, had Sunday to kind of rest up, relax, catch up on sleep, and then on Monday morning I decided was had a flight scheduled to Lodja, so I took off going to Lodja, and I'm currently still there. We went out to the field on Tuesday to do some uh, water well drilling, and we got one water well completed. But we was out there from Tuesday to Friday afternoon, and we flew a private plane back into Lodja, and so we're here for the weekend. So since the internet works pretty good here, I wanted to just test it to see whether I'm going to be able to do this, and also, as I said earlier, to uh, see how much I'm using, how much data I'm using. One of the things that probably everybody wants to know is how COVID is happening here. What is it doing? In Kinshasa, well, on the plane, you had to wear your mask in the airports and everything like that. Got here in the Kinshasa, had to take another COVID test. Got the results back on Monday morning before I took off. It came in by email, so I was able to get that, but I also had got a copy of it from someone else. And finally, my test that I took in the United States was still good because I hadn't been gone, but effectively 3 days since I had the test. So that wasn't a problem. Got on the plane in Kinshasa, even sitting in the airport in Kinshasa. Um, Probably only 10% of the people had on a mask. Uh, there was they were really not socially distanced themselves, and so we didn't have to sanitize our hands. I saw the buckets there that for people to wash your hand, but there was nothing, no action going on with washing your hands or anything like that. Got on the plane to come here. Probably nobody had on their mask but me. Maybe one other person had their mask around their chin. I think that's the new fashion statement of wearing your mask around your chin. And beyond that, everything was, you know, as the pandemic never happened. People were talking to one another, standing close together. We made a stop in Chumbe, which is probably about a 45-minute, 35-minute trip from here by plane. And they were standing around talking. People who worked in that airport did not have on a mask. So got here to Lodja, same thing. So as far as COVID is concerned, here in Lodja, uh, they they haven't had any cases, and so therefore it's a different world here. And so as you see, I'm not wearing a mask, and while we were all out in the bush, I don't think I saw anybody with a mask on. I had my mask with me, but I didn't wear it because pretty much I was out in the open and socially distanced from everybody. So uh, that was good. So that's the situation as far as it in the interior, but in the city of Kinshasa, the capital city, things seems to be a lot more uh, happening. There's rumors going around due to a third wave that they may shut down the city again. There was not shut down, but there still was an active curfew after 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, or 4 o'clock, something like that. And we had to stop numerous times at a roadblock. And and at that roadblock, we had to show my boarding pass, and that was our excuse for being on the road at I guess 2 o'clock in the morning when I was coming from the airport. The plane arrived late. By the time you got all your testing done, picked up your luggage and all that, it was close to 2 o'clock. It was probably after 2 o'clock, and then we had to drop off some people uh, who had been working with us. And by the time I got to the hotel, it was 3 o'clock. So that's the way it is. And but but beyond that curfew, there's nothing else going on that I saw. But I didn't go out on Sunday and went back to the airport on Monday morning. But there is a rumor of a new surge, and people have been saying that the surge is of a different variant is coming out, and there is rumors, and I keep saying rumors because nothing officially has been put out that there is anything going on. It's just rumors, but the numbers have been going up. Whatever numbers that they're reporting has been going up. Uh, I think last week they had 400 cases. Have not heard how many cases they had this week. Uh, but when you think of what's going on in the United States, 100 cases increase up to 400 is not that much. So anyway, that's what is going on. So we hope it remains that way, even though neighboring country of Uganda, they have closed down, schools have closed, everything is being shut down. Rwanda has closed off the border to Congolese and one other country's airplanes, and also the United Arab Emirates is not allowing those countries to fly into there anyway. And for my thinking, I don't think Congo has a plane that leaves outside of the I mean, outside of Congo. It may be, so they may be prohibiting people uh, who have boarded a flight in Congo to actually visit Rwanda or to go to the United Arab Emirates. So that's what's going on. Probably I'll try another one of these tomorrow and see if it works out pretty good. while I was in the States, I never checked my data, so I don't know how much data I'm using. Charge up my phone, and everything's looking good, but we'll have to see how much data I use so I can estimate to make sure I don't run out in the middle of a conversation. Let me thank you, Jim, for stopping by uh, on Facebook, and also uh, Joanne, um, Joe Myers Thompson. Thank you. Uh, really appreciate everybody stopping by. And as I said, we'll try to do this tomorrow, and hopefully it works just as good because it's been rock solid. As a matter of fact, it's been better than some of the days I had in Indianapolis. So I'm pleasantly surprised at how well this is working. Uh, okay, let's see. We got some news here from Joe. Okay, Joe is saying that there's news confirming that concern about the next COVID wave. The Delta variant is on. I'm gonna have to look that up on Reuters, and and it says that the third wave is going on, and and this is what the health minister. I hope that's the health minister of Congo, but I'll look that up. Thank you, Joe, and uh, we will look at that. Uh, okay, and then we had Jack Jacqueline Jackson. Hey, how you doing, Jacqueline? Haven't seen you in a while. I guess not, but thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing okay. Uh, yes, I'm gonna take care and be safe as ever, and you be safe too. We're all in this together. I mean, no matter where you're at, you're being uh, bombarded by rumors, and there's an active virus out there. So thank you. But we will, unless anybody has any specific questions, I'll hold it open for a few more minutes and see if anybody got any specific questions, and so I can answer those. And but it's the weather is nice here, sunny. It's the dry season, so it is hadn't rained, no clouds in the sky, blue sky. It's warm during the day. At least it cools off quite well at night, uh, and so that's good. Sleep with the windows open and things like that, so it's cool enough to be okay. So we will go, and thank you again, Joe, for providing that. I will look up to see what they're saying. It's the Delta variant. I think I got an email from a friend in the UK, and he was saying the same thing. I'm gonna have to read up on that to see what that's all about. Uh, thank y'all very much. And if you hear anything that I don't hear, please shoot me an email or send me a text message. I'm not reading, especially when I go to the out to drill out in the bush. There's no internet out there, so you can barely get text messages, but you can get those. Oh, hey, thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, you put my name in for recognition. Okay. All right. Hometown hero. All right. Yeah. All right. I tell you, I was down there and kind of stayed in while I was down in. I only went fishing a couple times while I was down in Tampa, but it was good, and can't wait to get back down there. And I got to, you know, now that the internet is working so good, I got to make sure I do some video calls with the family back there. So thank you, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this unless I see any more questions pop up there. Okay. Uh, oh, actually, Joe actually put the whole message in there. Let's see here. Let me pop that in there. It says the Democratic Republic of the Congo is facing a third wave of the coronavirus infections. with its epicenter in the capital, Kinshasa, one of Africa's most popular cities. Health Minister John Jack said on Thursday a low vaccination rate and a haphazard observance of recommended hygiene practices were among the reasons for the rising infection rate. And the World Health Organization said they are concerned about the spread in Kinshasa of the Delta variant first identified in India. Yeah, we had heard about that. Uh, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's good information. Thank you again, Joe. Oh, George, yeah, yeah, I was a classmate of Johnny Ann, and so George and we stayed right around the block from one another. So yeah, we all grew up together, and hey, it is something. I'm gonna have to get down and see some of his carvings and his statues and stuff. That'll be great. So yeah, thank you again. Yeah, tell everybody I said hello. You know, like I said, I not won't be on the Facebook. It's kind of hard, impossible to get on during the week, and then on the weekend I got to make the best of my time. So sometimes I'm try to answer questions and stuff like that. So thank you all very much, and we're gonna bid farewell so I don't lose a lot of money here if my internet credit goes out. So take care, and we will talk to you later. Let's take that off the screen and let's do our closing here.